You know, initially I wasn't going to make a video on this, but this has gone so beyond viral that, hey, on this channel where we talk about trending topics and viral videos, we're going to be talking about it as well. This Twitch streamer named Morgpie has been going completely viral. I want to say it's been like the last few days that she's been going viral because all of a sudden she had a pet in one of her recent streams. I'll let you watch it. This is absolutely crazy for Twitch. Just watch the video. So she's streaming. She calls him. She says, place. I've actually never watched it with audio. And this dude comes out that's a pet, lays in the bed, and there you go. She gives him some treats or something. Oh, my dog's behind me. She didn't hear that. She's licking herself.
Good.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Okay, where were we?
So here's the thing. I'm not going to give you an entire speech about this thing.
Hi, Sky!
Sky joining in like it's no big deal. I'm not going to give you an entire lecture on this whole thing because obviously it's just bad. Long story short, Twitch is a platform for what? 13 and up, 14 and up. You shouldn't have any sort of fetish content like this on the platform whatsoever. It's one of the reasons why I don't like Twitch anymore. I liked it back when it was just a gaming platform. You know, those things that constantly go around where it's like, remember when Twitch used to be a gaming platform? It really comes down to it being that simple. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If these two want to do this in their own time off camera, not on a type of stream where children can get access to, like, there are adult sites for this. And as much as I am against adult content in general, this is not the website that you should be posting it. So I don't like it, man. I don't like it. And I would imagine, because there's a few videos that we have to take a look at, and I would imagine one of them is going to be the actual CEO of Twitch responding. If it's not there, I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. So there is another video over here. Morgpie's new pet comes across crawling out from under her desk. I don't know if this is the same video.
One second.
Nope, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. She calls him. Same video. Yeah, place, she said. So we're not going to continue on with that one over there. And then she also posted over here, just a girl and her little pet. You know, it's crazy because I've seen a lot of people talking about this, and I've seen a lot of people saying exactly what I'm saying in the sense where it's like, oh my God, children on this app, what are you doing? And this is going to... I'm not going to get into the entire, brain chemistry lecture. I've done that multiple times throughout the channel. But as somebody is developing and learning about themselves, they can find themselves diving into this rabbit hole, especially in early development. And I don't like it, man, because there's a lot of kids on Twitch there and just showing off, I guess, her Spike. I guess she's the one wearing the collar. I don't really know what to give commentary on that one. And then you have the pet laying down there in his own bed. Oh my God, look at that. He's a Pokemon. I don't know what this is over here. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I don't know, probably like a dog bowl or something like that. I'm surprised the dog's even allowed a phone. This is crazy. But again, somebody said, oh gee, what's his name? Spike. What the hell is going on with this world, man? Let's keep going over here. Morgpie walks her pet man. All right.
You want to go for a little walk?
That's crazy.
Just a little walk.
And again, honestly, truthfully, I'm a big fan of minding my own business. I know I'm saying that, and I'm watching this video over here, like exactly not minding my business. But again, we talk about trending topics, all things related to viral videos on this channel. If they want to do this on their own time, that's great. Just don't put it on a site that, like, any sort of fetish content on a site that kids constantly have access to.
Walk around the room.
Like, you can think it's weird and all that, but like, again, I'm a fan of minding my own business. Go ahead and do it.
Wow, can you sit?
Now, my question with this whole thing is, too, is it just like a publicity stunt? Because obviously the entire world's talking about this girl Morgpie. I can't imagine how many subscribers she ended up getting after this, whether it's Twitch. I don't know if she does OF. I would imagine she does OF. Either that or she actually lives this type of lifestyle.
Wow, shake. Very good.
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Looks like we have more to talk about over here. She ended up posting also, I need a new pet who's ready. Same type of deal. I could only imagine all of the comments on down there talking about like, me, please. Anyways, this is what I wanted to get into, okay? Twitch CEO Dan Clancy responds to Morgpie having a human slave on stream. It doesn't violate our TOS, and she wasn't viewbotting. As far as I'm concerned, this also appears to be consensual. I admire the innovation streamers bring to the platform. That's my favorite part about the entire thing. Like, dude, you just talk about outing yourself as like, oh, I would like to be a pet on stream, Morgpie, please. Like, come on, man. It doesn't violate our TOS. That's a problem if it doesn't violate your TOS. Then change Twitch into being an 18+ website. Then it becomes a parental issue if people are watching this. It's that simple. But anyways, I don't know if we have more over here, if we're going to get into what the internet thinks about this whole thing as well. And it's, okay, another video over here from Streamer Updates. Morgpie calls out the VTuber community for always inserting themselves into Twitch controversies, saying they should actually read the terms of service instead of getting upset at her. Dude, I don't need to read the terms of service, man. I don't care if it's like technically... Like, I know kids are all over this platform, and you're posting fetish content. End of story. I don't care if it's legal in the TOS.
Anytime anybody does something controversial on Twitch, the VTubers all come out. They're like, but we can't do whatever we want all the time.
To be honest with you, that's kind of a good point. They get banned a lot, don't they?
It's like, they're like, okay, but you can't have exposed hips. Yeah, because it
Oh yeah, I heard about that. If anybody could shed some light on that, I would really appreciate it, because a lot of people are also talking about this being like, oh, someone got banned for showing their hips, but this is allowed. If that's the case, that's also nuts.
It at least says that in the
Excuse me.
TOS that you just read the TOS!
She's putting
know
her,
what
dude, she's putting her hands over her head like it's like, oh my god, you just need to read the terms of service. Duh. Like, no, we should be dying. Like, it's so backwards with this one. Like, no, we're the ones who should be going like, oh my god, I can't believe this is allowed to be posted. It's beyond backwards, dude.
When I wanna do something on stream, I just read the TOS.
Do you? Or do you get away with it because the CEO supposedly wants to be in a dog outfit?
I just read the TOS. It explicitly says it in the TOS that you can't show your hips on stream. That's been a thing for like 2 years.
Show your hips? Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't people constantly show their hips? What's the entire, like, there's an entire yoga section. There's an entire beach and pool section. People show their hips all the time, don't they?
Dude, that shit changed like 2 years ago. That's 2024, man. 2020 fucking 4. Anytime anybody...
Crazy, man. This is an entire weird thing, man. Okay, so we are now going to get into what the entire internet thinks about this as well. Price Eats ended up saying, who actually watches this? 2026 is cooked, dude. There's an audience for it, and the audience is growing. Guys, I think it's time that you stop watching adult content before it's too late, because what's going to happen if it already hasn't happened to you... Actually, I'll put it simply for you, okay? Think about the first time you got access to adult content. Think about how tame it was, whatever it was that you were watching, unless you're like really, really screwed up. Now, compare that to what you're watching on the daily today. The same thing is going to happen as you continue your life watching adult content. You are going to find yourself on Morgpie's stream, and you're going to find yourself being like, maybe being a pet's not such a bad idea, because you constantly need something either frightening, more, I guess, exaggerating. You need a bigger hit. Just like drugs, man. You need to take something stronger because you've been desensitized to this thing that's rather tame. I know I went a little bit too much into it, but like, it's a growing audience, man. Someone else said, we got to end this degeneracy. I usually say I don't care what people do inside their homes, but we are in the middle of an epidemic of this crap. Imagine this is your son, and this is what he's turned into. Oh boy, man, like I'm having enough worries about raising a daughter today, and I'm gonna make sure, man, she is going to be the best girl in the entire world. She already is, man. She's my entire life. Everyone is outraged. This shit is hilarious, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not outraged. I just kind of shake my head at it and I go, oh my god, where is this world going, man? But we do have more comments to take a look at. If you'd let me stop you for just 1 second over here. As you might know, I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. We have multiple channels in multiple niches of YouTube. If you guys are interested, check that out at the link tree at the top of the description, or the direct links to all of my channels in the description down below. Sorry, I ended up having like a weird hiccup there and I had to do a jump cut. But anyways, let's continue on over here, guys, to the American. Fetish content should not be allowed on a platform that allows children to view it. There you go. There you go. Somebody else said, I'd strongly argue children should absolutely not watch Morgpie's channel in general. It's inappropriate. However, adults who are 18 plus, it shouldn't bother us. She has a gimp on screen. We're adults, not kids. I'm guessing she meant to swap the G with an S there, and I know that word's been a little bit touchy, but I'm kind of for that, but there needs to be like some buffer. Like prove you're 18 plus, or just move that content to another site, or make Twitch 18 plus. Then I wouldn't care. Like I said, if they want to do it on their own time, I could care less. But I worry about some poor kid coming across that and going, you know? Urage was lost for words while reacting to Morgpie having a human pet on stream. All right, let's see. All right.
Dang, what the fuck? You can never pay me enough. Yo, bro.
Yeah, I'm with that, man. I don't know, like... it would have to be an actual infinite. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't even know if I could. It would have to be an infinite amount of money to be able to be treated like this, man.
Colton, I wouldn't.
Crazy.
Morgpie, you gotta explain to me what this is. What you got going on over here? You get off to this shit, or does he get off to this shit? Who's getting off?
It could be. It could be both. It could be him just giving her money. It could just be for the purpose of clip farming.
Off in this situation, you or this little shit?
Hi, Sky.
Nah,
Sorry, that part actually makes me laugh at the end. Just like this dude walks into a room as a human slave, and then, "Hi, Sky. How's it going, Sky? What's up, Sky? Good to have you over here on this nice normal stream. Like nothing's ever happening." That's my favorite part about it. Sean Frank said the big problem with all of this is that Twitch is a kids platform. Twitch, owned by Amazon, has essentially become softcore and adult content for 14-year-olds. That's messed up and weird. I don't care what anyone else does, but let's move this stream to an adult site. Well said. That's exactly what I said at the beginning of the video. Put it on an adult site. Again, as much as I am against adult content in general, put it up on there. That's where it belongs, dude. Now let's imagine what would happen if Asmund Gold did that with a chick. Yeah, there's also been a lot of people talking about this and saying something to the extent of, reverse the genders and this dude would be locked up. That's true. There's a double standard. It's life, man. It's life. It happens to a guy, everybody laughs, or everybody goes, that's weird. It happens to a girl, and everybody's like, oh my God, abuse. Which, again, there is a double standard there. Like, I would feel bad for a girl if that was happening to her, and I just think that guy's probably a little bit weird. Like, it's definitely consensual, right? Weird, man. Morgpie responded to Yurge saying everyone's got their number, though. That's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine this dude ends up taking it up. But if you guys want to continue talking about the weird things going on Twitch, then allow me to introduce you to this video. I would love to have you over there. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching today. Take care, everybody.